Hi everyone and welcome back to the Safari Tech Talk series. Today we're going to show you the benefit of having an Armax snorkel fitted to this Ford Ranger. There are four main reasons for fitting a Safari snorkel to your vehicle. A couple of obvious ones. By raising the air intake on the vehicle, you have the ability now to go through river crossings safely. You also have less dust ingress because the traditional air intake pickup is down in the guard where it's very dirty and you get that dust kicked up from the wheel and tyre. You also get cold, clean air up the top here instead of sucking in the hot, dirty air from the bottom. The benefits of this are better throttle response and better fuel economy. A couple of things also is they really enhance the look of the vehicle. Taking it to the next step, Safari introduced the Safari Armax snorkel, and the benefits of this are to aid more performance to your vehicle. So let's have a closer look at the differences between a V-Spec and an Armax snorkel. Today we're going to use a Ford Ranger PX2 as our example. So we've got a Safari Armax body and we've also got a Safari V-Spec body. You can see the size difference visually. The Armax snorkel is quite large. The reason for this is to improve or increase the airflow. So this is done a number of different ways. The larger body allows more air volume to travel down the snorkel. It has a larger air entry here compared to the V-Spec. So this is a 4-inch entry on the Armax snorkel and it's a 3.5-inch on the V-Spec snorkel. It also has a large angle discharge. So when we compare against the V-Spec snorkel, we have a 3.5-inch air ram at the top or air entry. We have a smaller body for the same airflow as a standard vehicle, and we have a much smaller discharge because the idea of a V-Spec is to flow the same amount of air to the engine as a standard vehicle. So the benefits, or why would you want to do this? Improving the airflow to the engine. Diesel engines thrive on that. And the benefit that you get is improved throttle response, more power and better fuel economy. There's a few other aspects to the Armax snorkel that you need to know why and how it's different that you maybe can't visually see easily. So the two hoses between the two systems. This is a V-Spec snorkel hose. So you can see here it's got the discharge port from the snorkel body, and this is where it attaches to the air cleaner element. If you compare the two side by side, the air entry to the airbox on an Armax snorkel is much, much larger. The airflow is obviously improved where it's smoothened out and it's seamless going into the airbox. So Safari spent a lot of time on their airflow test bench developing the airflow into the engine on an Armax snorkel. One of the easiest ways to determine a V-Spec versus an Armax snorkel is the air ram size. So the one on the left here is a V-Spec air ram. It's a 3.5-inch outlet, and you can see in comparison and on the right is an Armax air ram. So 4-inch, much larger air entry, much larger cross-sectional area, and it obviously is done exactly for the airflow improvement that we need in an Armax snorkel. Still has exactly the same attributes. So an Armax snorkel has the same plastic, it has the same mounting hardware, it has all the same attributes that you would know a Safari Armax snorkel to have, but obviously going to the next level and improving the airflow to the engine. So today we're going to show you a standard vehicle's performance output versus fitting an Armax snorkel's performance output, and we can compare those differences. We've now completed the installation of the Armax snorkel to the Ranger. We're now going to go put the vehicle back onto the dyno and do a couple of power runs. We can then compare what the results we got previously without the snorkel versus once the snorkel's been fitted. Okay, so now we've finished our performance testing. The blue graph indicates the vehicle in standard form and the red graph indicates the vehicle fitted with a Safari Armax snorkel. We can see here on average throughout the rev range a 9 to 10 kilowatt gain at the wheels and we can also see a 35 to 40 Newton meter gain at the wheels. So this is a great performance increase just by adding a Safari RMAX snorkel. There's no tuning done to this car at this point in time. Further enhancements in power and torque can be made by adding an RMAX ECU to the vehicle. If you weren't sure between a V-Spec and an RMAX snorkel, Safari would always recommend an RMAX snorkel over a V-Spec. It has exactly the same attributes as being a fully sealed raised air intake. It offers you the extra performance, which gives you the benefit of better fuel economy and better throttle response. And if you ever do decide to add an RMAX ECU to your vehicle, you've got the future-proof solution. For more information, contact Safari or visit our website, safari4x4.com.au.